Hello and welcome back to round 3 back 9 coverage of the MPO lead card here at the 2024 Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship presented by Barbasol. We are once again here at the Matt Keats Memorial Course, the Nevin Nightmare for the final event of the 2024 season. We got BigBarri commentary in the booth, and on the front 9 we saw more of the same. Ricky and Gannon kind of separating from the field.
Yeah, Ezra playing solid, Isaac playing solid. They're actually playing great. Honestly, they're playing great golf. It's just that these guys are on another level, and Ezra only being one back, it still seemed like he was outclassed by Gannon and Ricky, who didn't seem like they had their best stuff, you know?
Right.
Ricky started off slow. Gannon's been out of sorts, and they're leading the card. So that's just what's happened this whole season, obviously, and then this tournament.
Yeah, for them to play bad, that just means they only get like 4 or 5 birdies out of 9. You know?
Yeah.
It's that's like kind of a slow pace for them. Other people, that's a great front 9. For other people, that's a great round.
Yeah.
4 or 5 under at Nevin's fun.
I mean, people in this field, which is the top 33 that we got, they're all...
Not many people are even there.
No.
Hole 10, this is one you'd like to get. Par 3, 333 feet up the hill. And once again, I love this angle to watch this shot.
It's the way disc golf should be filmed, right there.
I love it. Totally agree. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bird's eye view, but that elevated
It just
lens.
captures the flight in a way that like is visually appealing.
Yeah,
I love it.
very cool.
Gannon trying to match what Ricky just did.
Ooh, this is a little inside. This is going to
Leaky.
hit a tree, kick left. Not an easy up and down from that early left side, depending on how far he went. Probably just a par, though, for Gannon. It looks like he might be losing another stroke here to Rick.
Also heavy on the hyzer. It's going to putt, though.
Yeah, far enough up the fairway that you don't mind that. That is what the doctor ordered, Paul.
Bullseye almost. Oh,
Yeah.
ran out of juice, but he's been putting so good lately.
Yeah, Gannon should be just fine for the par. Having to get down to the knee, straddle out.
You think his spin rate on his jump putt is higher than people's spin rate when they throw backhand drive? No.
Congruent. Similar.
Look at this little. Instead of straddling, we're gonna kick the back leg out on the other side.
Whoa.
And it's not gonna work.
Woof.
I like it. Yeah.
Creative way to do it.
Yep.
I only say woof because it came by the chain so fast I thought initially was going in and then airball city.
I think his brother's even laughing. That's got to be so fun.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Hating it. Loving the result. Having fun.
Ricky to go up by 3.
Wasn't it earlier this season? It was the first time they'd ever been on lead card at a Elite Series event together.
Yeah.
And they've since done it numerous times.
Yep.
And it makes sense. I mean, Ezra's been playing well all year. Isaac really started to figure things out second half of the season. And that's really when that phenomenon started occurring. Ricky on a 6-hole birdie streak now.
Wow. Yeah, first brothers to do it since the Rico brothers in a National Tour Elite Series. So
I want to say that was I'm just guessing those the Brent Hambrick Memorial, I want to guess. But who knows? I remember old footage of Bomba Rico at the Brent Hambrick course. The Hoover Dam.
yeah,
Just
could have been.
throwing flutter putts up 30 feet up in the air. Bomba's son actually qualified for the USCGC last week.
Yeah, he did. Cam.
That's right. Congratulations
Ricky.
to the Ricos.
I don't hear a clap. There's a clap.
There it is.
He has to run that. That circle's edge. This is a good time for Gannon to either put one really close or just outside of Ricky.
Yeah, and put
You know
a
what I mean?
little bit of pressure.
Some sort of pressure.
And that is a dead tee shot for Isaac. Going to just be a pitch up. This is the one hole on the course yesterday that neither Gannon nor Ricky birdied. That's incredible.
Heisering? No. Heiser, yeah, that's the bunker area.
Actually, that's not true. Hole 18, they didn't birdie hole 18 either.
Okay. Curious to see how far back that is for Gannon if he is going to run it. Oh, how flippy are you?
It's trying. Man, it's like one of those unraveling zombies again. Oh, the comments were nice to me. Obviously, I was trying to unravel a mummy. And a good layup for Isaac. Gannon once again having to do the shaky run up or layup on 11. Oh boy. Sending it. Oh, what a hit. That is such a frightening putt.
He just does that. He goes for everything.
Well, I like that there's no decision.
Here's the thing. Next year, because I'm sorry, Ezra, but your chances of winning are gone.
Oh, this tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But next year, this guy might win a tournament by double digits. You hear it now.
Okay. Big putt for Rick.
Because
look at that.
Because he just sends everything. And when you're as good as he is and you send them all.
Occasionally,
all of a sudden you're gonna run away.
Yeah. Wow. But you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people would sit there over that putt that Ezra just had and really want to run it. And know in the back of their mind, this is not the right decision. Pick another place. And then they lay up apprehensively. But Ezra never has that decision-making process because it's sent. There's never this internal dialogue or conflict. It's like, okay, I got a putt. I can see it. I guess I'm going to send it.
Right.
Yeah, and
I got to make it.
There's no decision. It's just, that's what I'm going to do. I've got a fairway. I've got a gap. I've got a distance I want to hit. I'm going to send it.
Ricky with 7 in a row.
7 in a row, and now opening up, starting to be a comfortable lead over Gannon. Gannon's not playing bad, but he's missing those last 2 par 3s. Opens the door for Ricky, who goes through the door, and now he is starting to feel a little cushy. One of the best front runners in disc golf history, not the person you want to have the lead, especially at this event that he's won 2 years running.
Yep. We've been saying that lately, but he's leaked a couple leads the last few tournaments.
Still the best front runner in disc golf history.
Yes, but I'm just saying,
In modern times, at least. Okay, Ricky in the ditch.
Good thing that spotter got out of there somehow.
That's that's going to be a tricky one. It's not too deep of a ditch that he won't be able to stand and deliver a forehand, but it's not ideal.
Not good. Not in a good spot. That's one where you need to lay up to the opening. Go home from there. Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. And that's the second near devastating drive that we've seen from Isaac today, going back to hole 5 and now hole 12.
That's one of the worst shots we've seen from him in a long time.
It's going to be hard to just get a single bogey. Like, I think he can get a par, but I think the work is cut out for him to get a bogey.
That was a beautiful kick.
Right back in position. A little bit more left than he'd like to be, of course. Boy, this is absolute jail. Does it even get out? Yeah, barely. Yeah, and you just can't get up and down from that far back.
No. He's going to try.
You have to be really careful right now, Paul. You be really careful. Oh, boy.
Double. Double is in play.
Yeah, double is certainly in play. That's going to take a good shot to get the bogey. And Ezra sees a gap, so Ezra throws a gap.
As hard as he can. Here's the thing about Isaac. I think to the naked eye, when you watch him, he looks conservative, like he's playing conservative golf. But I have this theory where I think he's one of the most aggressive players that we have in the game. I think he goes full send every shot that he has, at almost full power every shot.
Wow, that was a really good shot there from Gannon, flipping it up the whole way.
I don't see him ever toning it back. You know what I mean? And laying stuff up.
Him and his brother have a very similar game strategy. It's just Isaac looks a little more composed when he does it. I'm with you.
You're not fooling anybody, Isaac. You're aggressive.
It kind of reminds me of Nate in a way. You know, we kind of give Nate a hard time by calling him Nate Safeton, and he's sitting there in the back of his mind like, you guys need to shut up. I'm trying my hardest to be aggressive. He just doesn't look like he's an aggressive player.
Right.
It's just the way that his mannerisms look. It looks like he's composed.
Yeah, kind of like a Barry Schultz. Doesn't look aggressive, but he's going at it hard.
All right, good shot for Isaac. He's got a chance to save the bogey now. And, oh boy, Ricky's birdie streak's going to come to an end, and he might be starting a new streak. If he doesn't make that putt from outside the circle, he's going to take his first bogey of the tournament. A little bit careless with the approach, a bad roll away.
65-footer after the aggressive play. No.
Okay, Gannon, an opportunity potentially to gain a stroke, if not two. Oh, it looks so good.
Someone needs to tighten those screws. That bucket.
All right, big putt for Ricky. It's about as good as you're ever going to see a putter or player putt so far this week. Maybe 2 or 3 putts that we're surprised that didn't go in.
He's missed 1 in the circle, and he's missed 2 outside the circle from what I could tell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For the event.
2, exactly.
And I mean, the ones that have missed, he thought they were in. And when he thinks they're in, they're generally in.
They're not 40-footers. They're 50, 55, just inside circle 2.
Yeah, it's been special. And you got to do that this day and age.
You don't have to.
Well, when I'm
These
saying,
2 guys are,
yes,
but you don't have to. These guys, there's 2 guys who do it, but you really don't have to do that most of the time.
Yeah, you're right. You don't have to make those putts, Paul, but if you want to have a lead on Gannon, then you got to nearly play perfect. And people talk about how, you know, they're a little bored to see Gannon win again and yada, yada. He's unbeatable. No, he's not unbeatable. You just got to make your 50-footers in, and you have to hit every fairway.
Exactly.
And then if you do all of that, then you'll have just a few strokes over him.
Yeah.
Barely.
I mean, think about it like this. You take Gannon and Ricky out of the equation in this tournament.
We got a great race.
Tight race.
You got a great race here. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Look at this.
Is this clean all the way? Wow,
now
it
get
is.
Another one. Nope. That's...
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think there's something from there.
It's not good, but it's scrambleable, and you take that miss over any other miss on this hole.
It gives you a par if you want to take it.
Ezra, the early kick back to the left. Again, the angle is better over there, but you see what he's got to deal with on that next shot. It's not going to be easy.
All right, Gannon. He's giving you a little bit of openings here and there.
That looks pretty good if it gets a good skip. Again.
Oh, come on. Calm down.
Yes.
You don't need the extra.
Every single little bit you can get. Oh. Isaac off the line right now.
Generous kick, honestly, to stay in the fairway-ish.
Only player to have a bogey today on our card. He's got multiples, and he's in some danger now.
So you're telling me that this is a conservative play? No. That is being as aggressive as somebody could possibly get.
Oh, wow.
You get what I mean? Something bad happens to that shot.
Oh, wow. That is so good, guys.
And you're left, you're right.
That is so narrow. The line that has to fly at that height, you don't have a high ceiling on this hole. That is a fantastic approach shot. I mean, that wasn't even a scramble anymore. That was just an approach shot. Yep.
Sidearm to get to there. Fantastic.
Those are both great throws. Okay, Gannon. Tomahawk or roller? Looks like he's going
Tomahawk.
tomahawk. Okay. And, yeah. Wow, surprised that was his best bet from that spot. Interesting choice.
We might have found his weak spot. That little hyzer flip. This is doable.
Yeah, this is
high.
This is the angle you'd love to have a forehand turnover like this. And I tell you, it's not undoable.
That's ridiculous.
It's kind of the perfect shape for the shot that Ricky wants to throw.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, and just a few feet any other direction, and he doesn't have that lane, but he found the right spot.
Well, that's what makes him the greatest scrambler that
He makes the
we've
angles.
ever seen.
Yeah.
Because he's never uncomfortable. That's an uncomfortable shot for
Most
80%
people,
of the field.
Right, if not more. I'm with you. Yeah, he makes angles seem like they're his comfortable angle, no matter where he's at.
Tomahawk again, I dare you.
Same disc. Oh, boy. Okay, that is... Well, it's not as far back, but I mean...
Stumps in his way.
Still 29 feet away. I mean, that's just...
Poor Bucky.
I know.
Oh.
Slings it in there. Now, Ricky, for another stroke. What a birdie. That is a solid birdie.
All of a sudden, he greened out the 9 again.
He does that. He gets greedy, man. He gets like... It's just this aura around him where he already knows he's going to birdie the hole. It's just a matter of time before it happens.
You know what I will say about this weekend? Kind of off subject. Sorry to change the subject. But the baskets have been catching. I like that. With how many putts have gone in,
Especially
with
just
speed,
little darts.
you know what I mean?
Oh,
The
yeah.
baskets are doing well.
Nikla Santala. Another Huva Haito Nika. Yeah, near bullseye. Wow.
Never a doubt.
I mentioned it earlier in the season. When COVID was kind of keeping us all separated, that was when Nikke was really doing his thing in Finland and really asserting his dominance over there. And I was so sad that we couldn't see his performance live and in person over here in the States. And when he brought his talent over here to the Disc Golf Pro Tour, it has just been a pleasure seeing him play and seeing his ability, because we couldn't relate to what shots he was throwing because I hadn't played those courses. But seeing him play the courses that we all know and are familiar with, seeing what he's able to do in his small frame, honestly. He's a small guy, and he's able to just get all the power he needs, all the accuracy he needs. It's been a pleasure. Him and all the Finns, you know, the whole Finnish crew has come over here and just done outstandingly well in the last few seasons. Ricky's been going hyzer through this gap. And once again, look at the stand-up. Another clap.
Doesn't care where it goes.
Truly lovely. Finds its way out to C2 again. Pin high.
Just hitting this gap is really good. I mean, look, that's a great view right there.
Yep.
Try to throw it to the crowd. You won't.
That is so close and comes up short. Just nearly striking the line perfectly. Just needed a little more hyzer out of the hand, perhaps.
Stay on hyzer.
And once again, Gannon missing a par 3. Ricky in position to take another stroke and really widen that lead.
This would be a good spot.
Isaac just hates it out of his hand. A generous forward deflection, but again, just off the line just a bit. It's starting to affect his score. He's falling down the leaderboard. A little bit fluttery on the jump putt.
Overturned.
Oh, okay. It's going to be tough to save the par now.
Ezra. Nice. Go.
No! Oh, come on!
Look what I found. He's got that little throw putt.
Was that 150?
You know, hole
Wow.
4 at Maple Hill. He does that little throw.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
That's a long jog, man. That was... Is this a throw or is that a putt?
It's a throw putt.
Is it a threat?
It's like
Perfect.
Hey.
How cool.
With the crowd all behind there, nice bleachers. Great moment right there. Left Gannon hanging.
Yeah, left Gannon hanging. And, you know, Gannon loves it. These are his buddies that he gets to play with. What a privilege. But Gannon in a situation where he's looking at a tough par putt. Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Not an easy par save for Isaac, apparently. Finding some trees. And he's going to drop a stroke.
A lot of bogeys. 3 of them on the card.
Huge putt for Gannon right now. It's not going to go in. 1 or 2 strokes here for Ricky with a make. He widens the lead considerably. The release out of the hand, I think, was perfect. Just hit that one tiny limb.
I think he didn't get quite the legs he needed into it because of the position he was back there, backed up against the forest.
Yep. Wow. If you had told me that Ezra was going to be the only person with a birdie on this card, I would have been shocked. Yeah, Ricky, he said, he knew it was in. Let us never forget the moment that Ezra left Gannon hanging. Ricky, watch out.
6 up.
Didn't even need a birdie that time.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, it just happened in just the last few holes.
With that being said, Ricky struggled with this hole. Just 346 feet, but the turn's kind of getting him. He's turning it too early. You really want to push forward and then have a very late turn to the right. Sidearm works really well down the left side. We have seen a couple guys go right at it. There's no doubter when you hit that line. Ezra is lining up that shot, and that is not going to work unless he gets a really good kick. Well, he makes from everywhere, so.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter anymore. Used to matter where you threw your drive.
See if Ricky can push this a little farther straight.
More inside.
No, that's too turned.
It is baffling to me that he's not going with the forehand. I got to say, what gives, Ricky?
Yeah, you watch this guy park it not park it, but inside 40 nearly every time. I mean, this is going to be great.
Yeah. And a very last beech tree in the way.
But still,
that was
guaranteed
a perfect putt. Nearly a perfect shot. And finally, he made the correction to not finish to the right side of the pin. Kept it a little bit straighter today, but that ultimately cost him the park job, at least. I gotta say, it's just a surprise to see Ricky struggling on one of the easiest holes in the course. This is the hole that is being birdied at the highest percentage.
He needs to be throwing that sidearm. Just throw it straight.
Mm-hmm.
Like with his skills with the sidearm, throw it straight. Give yourself this putt.
Rare opportunity for Gannon to take the lead. Or not the lead, a stroke back. Sorry. But to cut into the lead is what I meant to say. This
one's worth -7.
Yeah, this is a big stroke here. Really important putt.
The first ever quadruple deluxe eagle.
Quadruple deluxe eagle. I was trying to say cut into the lead. Give me a break. It's a long season. But yeah, but honestly, it has been a long time. I think going back to hole 4, was the last time that Gannon took a stroke from Ricky.
Oh, Gannon got nubbed right there.
It took a nubbing and a late tree that was blind from his perspective to stop him from birdieing hole 15. But that's kind of how it feels like it's been lately. Yeah. He's missing the par threes. He had a careless approach shot in the last hole. It cost him his first bogey since yesterday.
He's getting Nevin.
He's getting Nevin'd. And this is the honest Nevin. And I'm so thankful for this round today. Because this right here is good rounds that are being played by most everyone. Isaac's a little bit off. Gannon's been struggling lately. But it's good rounds that we're still seeing. Yep. And juxtaposed to yesterday's performance, it really showcases how incredibly difficult Nevin is.
Might sneak through the back door like we saw Ricky.
And that's Ricky's spot.
Yeah.
That's Ricky's spot. So you can't land there because Ricky owns that spot, but if you pay a little rent, you might be able to make a putt.
Early, don't kick left. That's a great kick.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, you'll take it.
Oh, yeah, you kick left, that's where...
Could be rollers, could be tomahawks.
Look how disappointed he is. Finally missed a fairway in 3 rounds.
Gannon, another opportunity here.
Stripe show. Just a stripe show.
Look at that. And gets every bit of it too. What, 45 feet short? Great shot, still short. That says everything about hole 16.
Pulled. Through.
Oh! How interesting. Strikes Gannon's disc in the air, moves it sideways maybe a bit forward. I wonder if they'll even know that even occurred.
No. No way.
Yeah, good approach from Rick. It's just
grabbing metal.
Master doing his bidding, man. That is just so good. Okay, Gannon moves up, marks his lie. It's time to putt. Didn't even hesitate. Not for a moment. Easiest thing he's ever done, maybe, is make that putt.
Gets one back.
Big.
Listen.
No Super Eagle Deluxe, but
5.
A birdie.
Big lead for Ricky. 4. Big lead for Ricky. You feel a little more comfy with 4, though.
Yeah.
5 is like no chance.
Now, and then almost Gannon's like, yeah, if he's got a 5-shot lead going into tomorrow, Ezra missing that one wide right. If Ricky has a 5-stroke lead going into tomorrow, Gannon almost has the most meaningless round to play ever tomorrow. Ooh.
Sneaks it in there. Good birdie.
Yeah, very good birdie. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, he's still got to hold off second or third place.
Mm-hmm.
But you just can't imagine that you're going to track down Ricky.
He's within 5.
And it's a bit dramatic to say that because, of course, anything could happen. But
especially out here, and he just shot at 13. Like, he shoots another 13. You got to think 5 isn't that much.
You're right.
8 under is a great round.
I just have a hard time not seeing Ricky rise to whatever occasion Gannon presents. You know what I mean? Like, if Gannon's out there shredding tomorrow, Rick's not going to be like, oh, I'm scared. Like, he's going to shred.
Yeah.
He'll do what he needs to do. But it is a 5-shot lead, and that is certainly more manageable than 6 strokes. So good for Gannon there.
Evan did get to 10 under. So that's a fantastic round.
Last year's course record.
And that's the best round of the day so far. Hole 17, par 4. 850, tight gap off the tee. Hyzer it over here. Don't go out of bounds left. And then left to right bender. Mid-range works. Big sidearm if you have it. Into the green. I'm guessing these guys are going to have no problem with the tee shot because nobody's had a problem with it so far.
Which is annoying. I mean, you want to throw it too far through too narrow of a gap for there to be no issues at all. Like, no one's even been close. Like, that is just... Take the very center part of that gap, and that's exactly where the middle of his disc is flying through.
At what point is it going to be like the fairways are going to be like 8?
I hope we're playing Grandmasters at that point, is what I'm hoping. That was down the center of the center again for Isaac. It's a tricky spot to be. It's not a bad place at all, but we've seen some backhand turnovers get in some trouble. From
I haven't
that
even
spot.
seen anybody come close to one of these trees.
That's what I'm saying. No. Oh, center.
I was a little closer to that right side. Not sure I like it. It's perfect. It's actually
Maybe
better.
by the width of a finger. Like, it's just, it's crazy that their full arm speed is accurate.
Yep. There's a clap. Do you think it gives it a little extra boost?
It must. I think it's not just a gamesmanship strategy anymore. It's I need my disc to go a little farther strategy.
Sound does travel faster than a disc, which means it's catching up and then pushing the disc.
Isaac, does he like it? Yeah, no, I think that's sound tight logic. Sound tight logic? Airtight logic?
Either one of those work. That was a great shot there.
Got me thinking of the speed of sound and screwing up my words. It's the end of the season. Give me a break.
This is going to be on it. Yep.
Already coming for Buhr. Back to back now on 16 and 17.
That mid-range that Isaac is throwing is very impressive. That's a long distance. We saw Calvin kind of mess that up yesterday.
Mm-hmm. We've seen a lot of people mess that up.
And he's really good at that. And Proctor. So let's not just gloss over the fact that he's a boss.
It's a great shot. The only two that we've seen thrown really well with a mid from back there, I don't think Niklas was going in there with a mid, but same shot shape, and it was really well done. This is also really fantastic.
That's the best of the best.
Wow.
Tap in, drop in. Ricky.
Just go ahead and go to 18. This is a birdie. Just go. I mean, like, just it's almost like, why even do the putting stuff anymore?
I like it. I like watching it. Looks cool. This guy too. We know where this is going. It's funny he's not like putting as good as Rick.
As good of a putter as he is, I still don't have the utmost 100% confidence, because every once in a while, with his style as loose as it can be, he's swingy, and you have to get the timing perfect for the swingy putt. Star frame on 17 is wild, by the way. First and only star frame we've had today.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's a really crazy star frame. But with Ricky, there's there's not a moment of hesitation in my mind that if the basket does its job, that putt's staying in there.
Ricky to 9 under. Unbelievable.
Part the first 4 holes. It kind of looked like, Ricky's not going to match the pace of yesterday. If he birdies here, he just comes up, he ties his course record from last year, comes up just a couple short of the course record with a slow start.
13.
Yeah, I mean, 3 is a lot when it comes to 10 and 13 is a big difference, but still, incredible round.
Nobody's touching 13. Not even anybody. Not even Gannon.
Not even anybody?
No, not even anybody. And that includes the guy who did it.
Not even Gannon could shoot 13.
That's what I'm saying.
And he shot it.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, actually. Somehow that makes sense. This is a good-looking tee shot.
It's perfect. By all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
That's
good.
That's where you want it.
That's what he was looking for yesterday. And had he thrown that tee shot yesterday, we could have potentially seen a 14, which not even Gannon could shoot.
No. Can't even shoot 13.
Isaac. Great drive. You'd like to be on that upslope. I mean, you'd like to be on the flat part. He's on the upslope now. Going to be a little bit trickier on the approach.
Overstable disc.
This is another tee shot that, even though no one's hit the initial gap, like none of the trees off the initial gap, right where Ricky was yesterday, unfortunately for Ezra, everyone is striping this tee shot.
Yeah.
And it's a completely different angle of release than the last hole, just showing the versatility that they have.
This is going in the woods.
Yeah, I don't think he's put enough turnover on it. But
that's fine.
Very close to yesterday, but this time I think he might actually have a swing. So let's see what he's able to manage from there.
Layup.
Isaac is not interested in a layup today.
See what I'm saying? This guy's aggressive. Calm down with he's so smart. No.
He's not smart. He's good.
Good.
You don't have to
He's
be smart when you're
because
good.
he doesn't lay up.
Right, yeah.
So
He's
he is
smart because he
smart.
chooses to be aggressive. That's fair.
You know, let's see.
Okay, Ricky's got his eyes on the prize. He's going for it. Is this just a
can't get there.
standstill?
I don't understand this play. You can't get there. Can you? No.
Wait, hold on a second.
No, see, you can't get there. Like, that's so far. Stand still, try to be in.
That is awesome, bro.
That's so good. Why? They don't, like, that's as much
why.
of it's inbounds, it's as close to being out of bounds.
Yeah.
You know?
Because it's more makeable from 66 feet than it is from 166 feet, I guess.
Ezra doing the smart play. Finally, somebody has their wits about them. It's taken all around.
All right, Gannon. In range, forehand. It's got the width. Is it going to hyzer back enough?
Decent.
Yeah.
I expect better from him.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Little too much turn, maybe. Not enough height.
Ezra to keep a clean round for the day, which is just awesome out here at Nevin. It looks like he's going to do it. Hey, good shooting. T3
Great.
for Ezra moving into Championship Sunday.
All right, Ricky for 60.
Oh, come on, Rick.
That's
Get
why you
out
do
of
it.
here, man. That's why you get aggressive. That is awesome. He's so good. What a day.
What was that?
And not even a bad tee shot can
Like,
slow
you knew
this
it
man
was going in.
down.
Unbelievable.
This guy is
Now you know why he was doing the cat thing yesterday, because he knew he could get to a 60-footer.
cat thing. He just wanted so desperately to get there. My goodness, what a finish for Rick today. Oh, that miss for Gannon 3 times today?
Yeah.
Just barely low. Just barely low. And that's going to be a 5 under for Gannon. He's going to lose 5 shots to Rick. He's going to be 6 back going into Championship Sunday.
That's crazy.
And he's going to have 7 on 3rd place. He is that is better known as no man's land. you were just kind of floating by. I mean, what do you even do tomorrow to try to catch Ricky if he's out there doing stuff
13.
like that?
And hope.
But he can't even shoot that.
No one can.
We've discussed that.
That's why I'm saying. I don't know if there is anything.
Oh, man. Bogey-free Ricky Wysocki at Nevin through 3 rounds. Get over yourself. Oh, my goodness.
That's disgusting. That putt's disgusting. Calm it down. You don't need to. Might as well.
He's 29 under raw score. 29 under raw score. And then the 9 under buffer for the season. Through 3 rounds, he is averaging nearly 10 under a round.
All those top 4 scores would be leading any tournament ever.
Oh my God, Gannon would be running away with it. Ezra would.
Yeah.
Well, Ezra would just have 1 stroke over Niklas, who's going to, by the way, be on our league card tomorrow. So congratulations to you, sir. But a very fitting league card for another incredible season. We've got 1 round left in the 2024 Disc Golf Pro Tour season. How do you feel?
You know what? That Ricky guy just doesn't stop. He's a machine. Here's the thing with him. Like, I don't think this is true. I didn't think it was true for the longest time. Like, I never cared who had the box, the pressure you put on, all that stuff. I was always just playing my game. He gets the box from you, and it's different. Like, he controls everything after that. And it's almost like he's putting it at 40 feet on purpose because he's landing there every other hole, and then he's making it fist pumping. That pressure has to weigh on you, and I'm not calling Gannon collapsing right now, but he's running away from the best player of the year.
Incredible stuff, man. 18 holes left, folks. We'll bring you the conclusion of this tournament tomorrow. Till then, have a good day.